Hello, Chelsea fans. Welcome back to the Blues Talk Zone, and remember to subscribe, then enjoy your news. Let's dive in. Chelsea received Jorrel Hato transfer demand as Ajax makes stance clear. Chelsea's aggressive approach in the transfer market has seen them linked with some of Europe's brightest young talents, and the latest name on their radar is Ajax wonderkid Jorrel Hato. The 18-year-old Dutch defender has risen rapidly through the ranks in Amsterdam and is now attracting serious interest from Premier League giants. However, any hopes Chelsea may have of securing Hato's signature this summer face a significant roadblock, as Ajax have made their stance crystal clear. The young star is not for sale, at least not yet. Who is Jorrel Hato? Jorrel Hato is widely regarded as one of the most promising young defenders in Europe. Capable of playing both as a center-back and a left-back, Hato possesses remarkable composure on the ball, tactical intelligence, and physical maturity well beyond his years. Since breaking into Ajax's first team during the 2022-23 Eredivisie campaign, he has made over 40 senior appearances, becoming a mainstay in a team in transition. Born in Rotterdam in 2006, Hato joined the Ajax Academy at a young age and quickly climbed through the youth ranks. His performances for the Netherlands U21 side have further elevated his profile, and he is now being groomed as a potential future international for the senior team. At just 18, his rise has not gone unnoticed, with scouts from across Europe watching his development closely. Chelsea's interest and project vision. Chelsea's interest in Jorrel Hato fits their ongoing strategy under co-owner Todd Boehly, which is centered around acquiring the best young talent in the world and developing them within the club's infrastructure. Since Boehly's takeover, Chelsea have spent heavily on youth, signing the likes of Carney Chukwuemeka, Andre Santos, and Kendry Páez, while also investing in multi-club ownership to create a more connected development pathway. According to sources close to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea have already made initial inquiries about Hato's availability. The club sees him as a long-term replacement for Thiago Silva, who departed the club this summer, and potentially a left-footed option to complement Levi Colwill. Chelsea's technical team, led by sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, reportedly view Hato as a player who could fit seamlessly into Enzo Maresca's tactical plans, especially given his ability to play out from the back and step into midfield when required. Ajax's firm position. Despite Chelsea's interest, Ajax are standing firm. The Amsterdam club has informed all suitors that Hato is not for sale this summer unless a crazy offer is made, one which would force their hand financially. While no official price tag has been placed, it's believed Ajax would only consider bids north of $50 million, $42 million, and even then, reluctantly. Ajax's new manager Francesco Farioli has reportedly made it clear that Hato is central to his project for the 2024-25 season. The club endured a difficult campaign last year, finishing 5th in the Eredivisie and missing out on Champions League qualification. With a rebuilding process underway, Ajax are determined to retain their best talents rather than become a selling club yet again. Speaking to Dutch media earlier this week, Ajax's director of football Sven Mislintat said, "We are aware of the interest in Jorrel. He's a top talent and very important for our future. We have no intention of selling him this summer. The only thing that can change that is an extraordinary offer. And even then, we must consider the sporting implications." Hato's position. While Ajax are keen to retain Hato, the player himself is believed to be open to a future move abroad, but not necessarily this summer. Close sources suggest Hato is committed to Ajax for at least one more season, with a focus on continuing his development in a familiar environment where he's guaranteed playing time. Hato is also keenly aware of the pitfalls that come with moving to a bigger club too early. Chelsea's recent track record of stockpiling young talent has raised questions about whether such players get sufficient first-team minutes. Though Maresca has promised to integrate youth into his squad, Hato and his advisors are reportedly taking a cautious approach. That said, Chelsea's persistence could yet test Ajax's resolve. The club is known for coming back with improved offers and using its extensive scouting and recruitment network to build trust with players and their representatives. What happens next? Chelsea are expected to continue monitoring Hato closely and may return with a formal bid before the end of the transfer window. Whether Ajax can hold firm will depend on the size of the offer and the player's long-term ambitions. If Chelsea fail to land Hato this summer, they are likely to keep him high on their shortlist for 2025. Chelsea agree personal terms with Xavi Simons in blockbuster move to bridge the future. In what could be one of the most thrilling transfer twists of the 2025 summer window, Chelsea have reached an agreement on personal terms with Dutch sensation Xavi Simons. Sources close to the club have confirmed exclusively. This marks a critical step in what has been a fiercely competitive chase for the Paris Saint-Germain (PSG) playmaker, who spent last season on loan at RB Leipzig and emerged as one of the standout performers in European football. After weeks of negotiations and backroom dealings, Chelsea's recruitment team, led by co-sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, have struck a verbal agreement with Simons' representatives on a long-term deal believed to run until 2030. The 22-year-old has agreed to a contract worth approximately $180,000 per week, with performance-related bonuses and image rights details also settled. Chelsea's strategic pursuit. Chelsea's pursuit of Xavi Simons is part of a broader project that has seen the club shift its recruitment focus towards young, high-ceiling talents with resale potential. This project, backed by Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital, is designed to build a generational team that can dominate English and European football for years to come. The Blues have been following Simons closely since his PSV Eindhoven breakthrough. Their interest intensified during his Leipzig loan, where he contributed 12 goals and 14 assists across all competitions, demonstrating versatility, maturity, and flair. Despite interest from Arsenal, Manchester United, and Bayern Munich, Chelsea acted decisively to convince Simons and his entourage that Stamford Bridge is the right platform for his development. Mauricio Pochettino, who had extensive input in the pursuit before his departure, remains influential in the player's thinking. But Enzo Maresca, the newly appointed head coach, has now endorsed the signing and views Simons as a potential central figure in his tactical setup. The player's decision Simons, who started his career at La Masia before moving to PSG and then PSV, has been deliberate about his career moves. Sources suggest he was impressed with Chelsea's vision for the future and their commitment to building a team around young talents like Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Christopher Nkunku. Despite a buyback clause allowing PSG to re-sign Simons for a fixed $12 million, around $10.2 million, the French giants have signaled openness to negotiating a sale, especially amid financial balancing pressures. Chelsea are aware of the clause but are believed to be working directly with PSG and the players' agents to avoid legal complications. Simons, known for his humility and strong work ethic, reportedly held meetings with Chelsea's technical staff and had conversations with Dutch teammates already in London. He is believed to be excited by the idea of playing in the Premier League and challenging himself. Xavi Simons, but may sell first to make space for forward. As the summer transfer window heats up, Chelsea are once again firmly in the headlines, this time for their growing interest in RB Leipzig's talented Dutch midfielder Xavi Simons. The 22-year-old has been lighting up the Bundesliga and Champions League with his electric performances, and his name has now emerged at the top of Chelsea's wish list. However, the Blues may need to sell before they can buy. With an already bloated squad and Premier League financial fair play (FFP) considerations, Chelsea are expected to offload players, possibly even some big names, to pave the way for Simons or any new forward acquisition. This move, which comes amid growing competition from Premier League rivals such as Arsenal and Manchester United, signals Chelsea's determination to reshape their attacking midfield. However, this ambition comes with its complications: wage structures, tactical compatibility, and balancing the books after years of heavy spending under the ownership of Todd Boehly. Let's dive deeper into the layers of this unfolding story. Who is Xavi Simons? Born in Amsterdam in 2003, Xavi Simons is a product of the La Masia Academy and later moved to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, where he showcased his immense technical ability and vision. Known for his quick turns, incisive passing, and flair, Simons combines old-school playmaking with modern-day athleticism. After failing to cement a regular starting role at PSG, he transferred to PSV Eindhoven,